Irving passes to McGee. Here's Powell. Back to McGee. On the wing, Irving. The three-pointer, no good. Here's the Celtics with the ball. Tatum. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Tatum's got his second bucket tonight.
How about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
Pass to McGee. To the paint. And stolen by Williams. And that's a foul. Called on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
It just seems, Richard, like Robert Williams is a guy willing to do anything to help his team.
And there's a whole lot he can do. His defense has never been a question. He can dish it. He's an aggressive rebounder. And look, his effort level, that's something you don't ever question.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. We play just over a minute here in the first. And two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And how about Jaylen Brown, part of that young core for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's been through a lot with this young group of guys. They've grown together, they've come in together, and they've gotten better together. And you've seen the production of Brown increase because of it.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And it's Irving missing. Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against the Pistons.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
For a number of reasons, depth seems to become more important every year.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide open man.
Tatum, no good.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
From deep three-point range. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
And he makes the first but misses the second. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Team foul.
Smart kicks to Brown. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Out to Doncic. And on the way from Irving for three. Rebounded by Smart.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Irving. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
So smooth around the rim. I love how Kyrie just goes up with confidence knowing that he's going to figure it out.
Brown the pass to Williams. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Tatum's got 7 points in the game.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
In a moment here to look at the numbers for Jaylen Brown. Averaging about 26 points per, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
He's someone you can rely on to bring it on a nightly basis. When they need a basket, he's the guy they turn to.
And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the final.
The Mavericks leading. Powell sets a screen for Irving. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Releases from the wing and drills it. Doncic has got his second basket. To the middle. There's Williams. Rebound by JaVale McGee. Mavericks leading by 4. Over in the corner, Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic. And it's Smart with the ball for the Celtics. Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Brushing off the contact. Look, the dude is strong. When he gets in there, it's easy. That's an easy bucket.
They grabbed their own miss. That one good for 2.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defense.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls,
the previous play is under review.
So fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Let's take this opportunity to show you the teams that have been the best three-point shooting squads over the last 10 games. The Celtics second.
The main factor, I think, is the great spacing. That has led to wide-open, long-range shots, and that's why we see the great numbers from the 3.
Count it. Doncic has got 8.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Celtics trail by 6. Tatum drives in, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on JaVale McGee. Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
Greg, you have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. has had on the defensive end.
He's got a great wingspan to bother shooters and contain penetration. Always aware of where the ball is on the floor. You could call him an underrated defender.
And here's Tatum for 3. Here's Williams. McGee with the block.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Powell with the screen. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Irving.
Just such a menace. Tatum can really stretch the floor for them defensively.
And so it's Dallas, holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Mavericks. Now here's Williams. No points in the game yet for him. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Shot from the inbound. Williams trying to break free. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Irving against Smart. Down low. Oh, and stolen by Tatum. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. On the wing, Brown. Guarded by Hardaway. Brown jams it in.
Was it just me, or was there a little bit extra on that slam by Brown?
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit, their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Dallas shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
You're right. Defense, it's been terrific for them. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And, Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
Guys, just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now, here's Tatum. 10 points for him. Pass to Brown. Launches it. Rebounded by McGee. So for Dallas, their last game, a loss to the Nuggets in Ball Arena. And on the way from Irving for three. Great D that time. From Tatum. And so Horford will bring it up for the Celtics. 8-point game. Last time they met was in Dallas where they beat the Mavericks.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Yeah, the reserves add another dimension to their offense, and the opposition had no answers on how to slow them down.
And there's the bucket from Tatum.
Oh, a big night for Tatum. This is a guy who's put up 60 in the game. There is a short list, very short, that I am not on, who have done that.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Hardaway dishes to McGee. Out to Doncic. Outside Irving. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Irving's got the lead up to 8 now for the Mavs.
Going right back at them. Kyrie answers with a 3 of his own.
And you knew things were going south for Irving and the Nets when they couldn't agree on a contract. He was eventually traded and is a big talent boost to this team. Kyrie still has all the talent in the world, even if it comes with some risk.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And, guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Brown kicks to Smart. 5 on the clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Williams gets the bucket.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
And finished off by Doncic.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Smart against Powell. Powell on the double team. Here's Horford, and no good. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Irving up top. Guarded by Tatum. And it's McGee with the jam.
Yeah, such a creative playmaker. Love seeing Irving find the open teammate and make the right pass.
Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Tatum.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Mavericks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Boston. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Tatum. Last time out, he had 38 points. 1:04 left to play in the first half. Here's Smart. And he comes up with the deuce.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Outside Irving for the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Here's Brown. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got 5 rebounds tonight. Doncic outside. From the arc. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Celtics trail by 8. Here's Williams. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Williams has got 4 this quarter.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Doncic looking it over. Kicks it to McGee. Irving with a clean look. Dallas again missing. Here's Tatum. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
So I come out with a intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the...
The Raptors out in Toronto will go up against the Pelicans. 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time is the tip-off.
I prefer even.
All right, let's talk about the first half. And that is it for halftime.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Powell. And it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's McGee in at the 5. And here's McGee. After Marcus Smart got his shot to go from deep. Connects from three-point range. Richard, safe to say you were a pretty good defender in your day, so tell me, who was the most difficult player you had to defend?
I've had to guard some of the best scorers in NBA history. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, but there is nobody like Kevin Durant. His height, his skill set. KD is probably the most unguardable player we've ever seen.
All Hall of Famers. Wow.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Smart. He's got 5. Count! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. It's on JaVale McGee.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
The Celtics shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Now look, from the moment he stepped into this league, Jason Tatum has been a difference maker. Every team in the league is looking for guys like him. Long, athletic, and most importantly, winners.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Irving kicks to Doncic. And stolen by Tatum.
Good instincts to read the path and get in a position to pick it off.
Mavericks leading by 3. And Irving launches it from deep. No good on the quick 3. Well, it's definitely within striking distance now.
Yeah, but they've got to make each possession count on both sides of the floor. And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And, boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Williams up on top. The kick out to Tatum. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. McGee's got his 6th rebound on the night. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim. And he helped define their interior defense.
Smart passes to Tatum. Back to Smart. The kick out to Williams. Nice ball movement by Boston. 6 on the shot clock. Yep, that one goes. 20 points for Jason Tatum.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Irving finds Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 6th assist on the night.
And when he's knocking down the triple, pack it up. There's nothing you can take away from Luka.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Well, we're into the 3rd quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Tatum, and he converts the layup. Tatum's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Irving looking over the floor. And McGee kicks to Powell. On the wing, Doncic. Clock at 6. They double him with Horford. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Irving. Doncic has got 19 points.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
There's Brown with the 3. Unable to get that one. And it's Dallas the other way. They've led by as much as 10.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded. And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
Here's Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and finish. Just light work.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. See the stat sheet here for Luka Doncic.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Moving against Brown. Passes to McGee. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Luka Doncic.
It's crazy. He's growing taller. He's adding more muscle. Tatum just becomes harder to defend in there.
And so Tatum nails them both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Irving passes to Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Smart kicks to Brown. Back to Smart. Horford the pass to Tatum. McGee with the block.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Left side Irving. Inside. Here's Powell. It's stolen by Brown. Doesn't go that time. It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. And it was from 3-point range where he did it. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this one?
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the 5 spot. That's the Boston 5. Here's the pass to Horford. Back to Smart. Here's Here's Tatum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
An active scorer, whenever Tatum forces the issue and goes at the defense, they have to compromise.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Mavericks. And so Tatum nails them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And taken away by Brown. Right side Tatum. Pass to Brown. The three. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Got to find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not going to get it.
Got that one up quick. Irving's got the lead up to 10 now for the Mavs.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Brown kicks to Tatum. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And the dunk by Powell.
So skilled at finding these opportunities and making these opportunities. Kyrie, he makes the right pass to the right guy at the right time.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his 5th foul. Smart passes to Horford. Tatum on the wing. Lets it go with the three.
And it's just encouraging to see Luka step up on defense. Must continue to bring that type of intensity.
In the corner, Irving with it. And it's off from three-point range. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. Down by 12. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Irving kicks to Doncic. And stolen by Tatum. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Tatum in the charge. The shot's good. Tatum's got it back down to single digits for Boston.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. The feed now to Brown. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
He's off on the first.
JaVale McGee taking 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. Tipped away. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Powell finds McGee. To the inside. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Here's Tatum. It's blocked. Here's Irving. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Hardaway has got 3 assists in the game.
Look, Kyrie doesn't need any encouragement to just do what he does because that's the type of handle that he has. He's going to go out there and he's going to show everyone what he's capable of every night.
Williams kicks to Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pass to Tatum. At the crossover, it's rebounded by Doncic.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Jacks up a 3. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Tatum.
Look at the big Tatum from the coffin corner.
It's rebounded by Dallas. Hardaway has got his 4th rebound in this one. He lobs it up. 1:12 left to play in the final quarter. Tatum. Doncic outside. Fires for 3. Rolls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Mavericks.
Like they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And so checking out their record tonight, that'll mark win number 32 overall.
And it looks like they're going to spare themselves the embarrassment of being swept in the season series by winning this last one.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Kyrie Irving.
He was just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
Williams dishes to Brown. And the dunk by Tatum.
Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Irving for three. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Kyrie, a top-tier matchup. I wonder if you circled this one on the calendar.
Every game is like that for us.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
See this paper like blue sleep. I'm about my chicken like it's a two-piece. You can have your back here in a two-seat. Swagged out. Familiar, we bringing them. I still got stuffed in the. Swim back with a. They say I'm moving ruthless. Swagged out. Familiar, we bringing them. I still got some racks stuffed in the. Swim back with a. Say I'm moving ruthless.
In my light, yeah. 눈더미 같이 쌓인 이들은 in my light, yeah. 난 얼마나 더 많이 더위를 해, yeah. 사람들은 잊지 않을까 내 이름 세 글자를 덕분에 우린 하루 두 번의 아침 해를 번을 다 집어쳐 오늘 밤 we party 난 다 밀었어 오랜만에 we mobbing 계획을 바꿀래 갑자기 내 새로운 노래가 rockin' on the speaker 사진
Oh, say does
Welcome fans to 2K Sports Thursday afternoon coverage of the NBA. And tonight, we'll see the Memphis Grizzlies as they go up against the Portland Trailblazers here at their home, Moda Center. I'm Brian Anderson at the table with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Dylan Brooks is out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Jackson in at center, filling out the middle. Here's Simons following the bucket by the Grizzlies. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his first foul. On the wing, Simons. Brooks defending. And Grant, both of these teams are dealing with injuries. We'll get a chance to see.
Yes, sir!
Oh!
That's what you tune in for right there. Wow. One of the faster players in the league, end to end. I mean, few people can run with Morant.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That'll be a second foul of the game. Here's Lillard, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
You look at the resume of one Damian Lillard, and there's just no shortage of clutch moments and amazing individual performances in big playoff games.
So he gets them both. And with Lillard, he has to be considered among the best point guards of this generation, Brent.
Well, he said some interesting things with regards to comparisons, B.A. There's only one player at his position that he can accept being ranked behind, and that's Steph Curry. Talk about two guys up in the stratosphere of where point guards of today's game are playing, and Dame is sitting on that cloud 9 with Steph.
Now here's Morant. Consistent production from him, averaging around 27.5 points a game.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Jones, he's checked in for Memphis. Pass to Lillard. Back to Simons. From outside the arc. Brooks with the rebound.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
Portland has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Down low. Here's Eubanks. That shot off. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson.
I mean, just a tough start. Missing their first 5 shots.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Blazers on D. 4-point game. Outside Jones. The 3 is up. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
And year in and year out, there's one thing we know for certain about the Blazers. They've got some of the best fans in the NBA.
Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Now here's Jackson. Last game, 26 points for him. They get it back. Outside Jones. Fires the 3. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jones has got 6.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
And how about the fan base in Portland? They're passionate and they really understand the game.
That's so true, B.A. I mean, even in lean years, they come out to support their club. And when they're on top, all of Rip City gets caught up in the buzz. Portland's a great basketball town.
Now here's Morant. Kicks it out to Clark. Pass to Jones. Brooks outside. Clock at 6. Now here's Clark. Covered by Thybulle. Clark, no good.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
For 3, here's Lillard. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. Memphis with the ball. A 14-2 run over the last bit.
Grant's got some hurts. I mean, it's all out there, especially effective on getting to the shooters and making an impact.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Jones from outside. Clark, the pass to Jackson. Inside. Now Jones. And there's a 3-second violation. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. You look at the Grizzlies. With great effort over a long season, they're second in the conference. And, of course, Portland, well, record-wise, not even in the same conversation.
You know, for Memphis, they just have serious hopes for the outcome of this season. They're focused on putting up a banner.
A massive amount of confidence, tremendous swagger with this team, and they believe in themselves. That might be all it takes to get them where they want to go.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Grant the screen. Pass to Simons. Here's Lillard. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Jones finds Morant. There's the triple. And it's Portland with a rebound.
he's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look for three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And then Morant with the dunk.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area, just dominating, controlling that spot. That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Oh, stolen by Lillard.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
That's a good way to shrink the deficit. Strong defense turns into easy offense.
And Lillard rising up and jamming that one through.
It could go. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. It's the Grizzlies. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Well, simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
Drew Eubanks out there with Jeremy Grant. Then it's Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Damian Lillard. And it's Simons in at the point guard position. That's the group from Portland starting the second.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
This is the time of the season when some teams start to transform, for better or for worse, Brent.
Yeah, we either see some clicking or we see some tricking, B.A. And you certainly don't want to be on the side of being tricked into think your team is good and it's really struggling. So general managers are really starting to take notice of what might need to get done in order for your team to stay competitive.
The free throw drops for Morant.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
And Morant drops them both. Here's Simons. 17 points in his last outing. Here's Lillard. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in a zone, he stays aggressive.
Eubanks the screen. Lillard. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Jaren Jackson picks one up. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Memphis.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Oh, deflected and stolen by Clark. Morant against Lillard. Out of bounds. It'll be Trailblazers ball. And right now, let's take a look at the teams that do the best job protecting the rim. Second, Memphis.
They're quick to help each other, and they have some tremendous athletes with a nose for the ball.
Pass to Eubanks. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Simons playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. And here's Clark for 3, and it's Portland with a rebound. Eubanks, he's got 4 rebounds now. They get the rebound. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks. They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
For Memphis, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. To the inside. Kicks it out to Clark. Outside Morant. Driving in. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Love the attacking mindset of Morant. Gets him to the line.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Well, since Commissioner Silver took over, Grant, it seems the league's dress code is now leaving more, let's say, wiggle room. You good with that?
Yeah, a lot of wiggle room, at least compared to when I played, when it was more of a business casual environment. But I think it's great. Let the players be themselves. Let them be authentic. And I think in a weird kind of way, it endears these players to the fans at home watching on TV.
Like a bunch of runway models before and after every game.
No question, no question.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Stolen by Jones. And so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last. Here's Lillard. 10 points for him. Pass to Grant. Second quarter play. Almost 3 minutes gone here. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And they get it back.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanted to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. And the dunk by Jackson.
And Morant is a natural leader. Someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Baines checked in. Here's Lillard, and his scoring average of 31.5 points a game is fantastic.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone. Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Pass to Thibault. Takes a 3. Knocks down the long J.
All eyes on Dame that time, so he just moves the ball casually right to the open teammate.
And it's blocked. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Simons passes to Lillard. Tries to break his ice. And he lays it up and in. Lillard's got 6 points in the quarter.
No fear as Lillard approaches that shot.
Pass to Jackson. Now here's Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. 5 to shoot. Clark, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Bain, no good. For Portland, they've gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Lillard. That one, no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Three-pointer, Brooks. The rebound by Eubanks. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Lillard with the ball. He's picked up by Bain and stolen by Clark. Pass to Bain. Now Morant. He's covered by Simons. Jackson down low. Eubanks is there. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And Lillard puts up a deep 3. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Memphis. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Hello and welcome, everybody. It was a big first half for Ja Morant, and we've come to expect this.
I love his aggressiveness, getting buckets on buckets.
All right, now let's check out what the fans are saying on social media. So here's one for Shaq from Dunkman. Thanks as always.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Using all that momentum behind him to finish with power. Gotta love watching him dive toward the rim.
This is why the best athletes in the world play this game. If he finds a hole, he rips through and throws it down.
Timeout called, the Blazers.
It's party time, Portland. Here are your Blazers breaker, Dennis Cruz.
And taking a quick look across the league, here are the most accurate free throw shooters. Damian Lillard, 4th.
He's not a guy you want to foul. He's so calm at the line, sinks his free throws with ease.
On the court for Memphis, Tyus Jones is out there with Ja Morant. Then it's Jaren Jackson. Then it's John Konchar. And it's Aldama in at the 4. Pass to Konchar. Lets the 3 fly. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. So a moment now to see the story for Jeremy Grant.
Grizzlies ball starts the second half. Let's hear it for your Blazers D.
Jones with the ball. Out to the wing. Here's Konchar. 6 to shoot. Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low. Working around the contact and getting it to go.
Here's Grant. Out to Lillard. And that one's long.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Morant with it. He's picked up by Lillard. Lillard against Morant. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Anthony Simons.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them the charge, I'd prefer the no call. I like that idea.
First one falls for him.
Lillard's drive and what he gives to this locker room is undeniable.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Clark is checked in for Aldama. Brooks comes in for Konchar. And it's Desmond Bane in for Jones. Oh, stolen by Lillard. Simons outside. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, Damian Lillard, he's got that score-first mindset, but very encouraging to see how he's trying to set up his teammates as a playmaker right here.
Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Morant against Lillard, and it's Morant missing.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Here's Lillard. Simons outside. Going inside. Releases from 15. The shot by Lillard, no good.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
The 3 from Bane. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist with that last one.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
A nice shot by Lillard.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Here's Morant. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. And we have to take another look at that block.
Oh, now that was...